LOL. Maybe you didn't laugh. Maybe you didn't even smile. Maybe someone said something mildly amusing, and your fingers did the laughing for you, while your actual face remained completely, devastatingly neutral. Congratulations. You just used one of the most successful lies in the entire English language, and you had absolutely no idea. Stick around, because by the end of this video you're going to meet the guy who allegedly invented this word, the friend who accidentally caused the whole thing, and a twist ending that's going to make you question whether LOL even means what you think it means at all. Also, a dad joke is coming. I'm not telling you when. Consider it the toll booth for this video. First, mandatory wordplay, because we do this every time and I'm not stopping now. Let's spell LOL backward. LOL backward is LOL. Yep, it's a palindrome. I built up this whole bit for nothing. It's the etymological equivalent of opening a fridge, staring into it for 10 seconds, and closing it again having gained nothing. LOL failed the one job I give every word in this series, and honestly, that tracks. It's the laziest word in the English language. It couldn't even be bothered to spell differently backward. Now, the actual story, and I need you to picture this properly, because it's genuinely one of the weirder origin stories on the internet. It's the early to mid-1980s. Calgary, Canada. No World Wide Web yet, just a primitive dial-up bulletin board system called Viewline, basically a chat room held together with duct tape and modem screech. A guy named Wayne Pearson is sitting in a teleconference room on this thing, chatting with a friend who goes by the username Sprout. And Sprout says something. We don't know what. Nobody recorded it. It's been lost to history entirely. But whatever it was, it made Wayne Pearson laugh so hard, alone in his kitchen, that the sound actually echoed off his own walls. Let's call this Sprout's greatest and most tragically undocumented achievement. Somewhere out there is the single funniest sentence in early internet history, and it has gone forever. Because in 1983, nobody thought to hit save. Sprout made comedy history, and comedy history immediately deleted the evidence. So Pearson, sitting there laughing at his own kitchen walls like a lunatic, decides the usual chat room laughter symbols, the laughs and the ha-ha-has, don't quite capture what just happened to him. He needs something stronger, something that says, I am currently laughing alone in a room, and if my family walks in right now, they are going to have questions. So he types 3 letters, LOL, laughing out loud, and, according to Pearson, that's the moment LOL was born. Except, and here's where it gets messy, Pearson has 0 proof. No saved chat log, no screenshot, nothing. By his own admission, he doesn't even remember what Sprout said. The earliest confirmed, documented, written down use of LOL that historians can actually point to didn't show up until 1989, in a newsletter called Fido News, casually listed alongside other early internet shorthand, like BRB, and the now extinct, deeply underrated LTNT, long-time no-type, which means Pearson might be the true inventor of LOL, quietly laughing to himself in a Calgary kitchen years before anyone else. Or he might just be a guy telling a really good story on the internet, the same way everyone on the internet tells really good stories about themselves. And here's the twist that really should have been the headline this whole time. LOL isn't even new. Before any of this, before modems, before Wayne, before Sprout's mystery joke, people were already writing LOL in actual handwritten letters. It meant lots of love. Grandmothers were signing off letters with LOL decades before it meant anything close to laughing, which means somewhere out there, a sweet elderly relative once wrote, thinking of you always, LOL, completely unaware that 50 years later, that exact phrase was going to look like the least sincere thing a human being has ever written. And it gets weirder the further you travel. In Dutch, elol is a real, actual word that simply means fun. No acronym, no laughing, just straightforwardly fun, like it's been sitting there this whole time, mildly amused that English turned it into internet slang. But in Welsh, LOL means nonsense. So depending entirely on which country you're standing in, typing LOL either means I'm laughing, lots of love, this is fun, or this is nonsense. And honestly, all 4 of those are frequently true at the exact same time whenever anyone actually uses it. Which brings us to the real twist. the one linguists keep bringing up and nobody wants to admit. Study after study, and honestly just common sense if you think about your own texting habits for 5 seconds, shows that most people typing LOL are not laughing. Not out loud, not even a little. It's stopped being a description of what's happening on your face and become something closer to punctuation. A little verbal shrug you tack onto the end of a sentence to soften it, or to signal you're not being serious, or sometimes just to fill silence in a chat that's gotten slightly awkward. LOL, statistically, has become one of the biggest, most cheerfully accepted lies in modern communication, and every single one of us has been complicit in it, daily, for decades. So here's where we land. This word, 3 letters, casually typed 100 times a week by basically everyone with a phone, might trace back to one guy laughing alone in a Calgary kitchen at a joke nobody wrote down. Or it might trace back to a 1989 newsletter nobody remembers. Or it might trace back even further, to your great-grandmother signing off a letter with lots of love and accidentally setting a linguistic trap that would confuse her descendants a century later. And whichever version is true, the international takeaway is the same. Right now, somewhere in the Netherlands, someone is having genuine, wholesome fun. And somewhere in Wales, someone is calling that exact same thing complete nonsense. And somewhere on your phone, someone just typed LOL at a joke that didn't make them laugh even slightly. So next time you type it, know what you're actually saying. You might be laughing. You might be sending love. You might be having fun. Or, statistically, most likely, you're just performing all 3 of those things simultaneously, while your face remains in complete, uninterrupted silence. Sprout, wherever you are. We still don't know what you said. But thanks for whatever it was. You broke the internet's laugh track and never even got credit for it. LOL, honestly.